Hello everybody. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello. My name is Carly Gifford and I post sit-down videos explaining TikTok/internet drama to you and just like things that you maybe aren't aware of just because you're not on that side of TikTok. So basically we're just like two besties sitting down and gossiping about stuff that typically doesn't matter. Now, before I start every video, I tell you guys what I'm drinking and which lip balm I'm using. I'm using my Summer Fridays Lip Butter Balm in the flavor Sweet Mint. This one is definitely my favorite one so far. It has really been saving my lips because it is so dry outside. And I don't have a drink with me. I just finished my morning coffee, so I really need to jump on drinking some water. But that's pretty much all I need to preface this video with, so I think we'll just jump right into it. So today we are going to be talking about Lexie Ray. Now, Lexie posts a lot of like Western type content.
But now I'm trophied up, I'm saying, like,
High waters, a Lulu jacket with jeans, a straw hat in felt season, and you had to turn up the volume to hear it?
the shape goes into a shape press that presses the shape into a pressed shape.
And I'm not gonna lie, I really did not know much about her until I just started seeing all of these random videos of her being super defensive and claiming that she is in fact country and that people have been calling her not country lately. And then all of these Western girlies started calling her out and they all started making videos like going back and forth at each other.
I think I'm not country. It's time to prove myself. Country girls get dirty and drive trucks and get feral, right?
Oh, bitch, do we get feral?
Is which one of you country girls want to see how country I really am?
No, because you could have filmed this at your house instead of a gas station.
I also need you to hear one Keith Whitley song and see how you feel.
So, a bop girl named Lexie wants to get in a boxing match with a country girl.
That I did in high school. I could sit here and talk about all the exes.
So I figured since I don't have time like most people to go stand at gas stations at night and loiter, I would stand in my 21,000 square foot arena during my normal workday with both of my cool trucks. But it sounds like you've been watching my videos for a while, so if you just want to say you're a fan, that's fine too. Anything about who was more country than who, I think I was just saying that if a man follows you and says that he wants a horse girl at the same time, that he probably is a little blind.
Hey Lexie, so since you want to do it, we can fucking do it. Let's.
Alright Lexie, I don't get involved in this TikTok drama, but now you're coming for my friend, so now I'm coming for you. Lexie, your $90,000 ranch truck is so cute, but have you ever sat in a $100,000 SEMA truck before? Yeah, probably not. Also, that green handle you're talking about, I don't think you've actually ever heard what a real diesel truck sounds like.
I do not like this song. Santa Claus is coming to town. Do not come to my town.
While y'all are asking for my runs, I had my coach send me some videos. I think I'm not country. It's time to prove myself. Country girls get dirty and drive trucks and get feral, right?
but where all of this animosity originated from, I'm really not 1,000,000% sure. Sometimes I feel like it's like just boom, like there's random combustion and everyone starts attacking each other or getting mad at like one person. So like I said, I don't really know where this originated from. We'll kind of touch on that a little bit more in just a second. But one girl that Lexie started beefing with was a girl by the name of Elva. Now we have talked about Elva on this channel before. I actually really like her. I feel like she is very like rough and kind of punchy, but then she's also very feminine. Like she does both so well. And I feel like, yeah, it's okay to be super country. That really bugs me when people are like, I'm so country. Like, okay, Miss Girl, whatever, I don't care. Make it your whole personality, whatever, but like quit shoving it in everyone's face. It's just annoying to me, I feel like. But anyways, Elva, like she has horses, she barrel races, she also farms, and I think she has cows as well, so she ranches too, I believe. But she does all that, but then she'll make videos where she's like wearing a lingerie top and she looks really feminine. She'll do her makeup. Like, I feel like it's okay to have both those personality types. You can have multiple aesthetics or like personalities. I feel like I definitely do, and it's just more fun that way, I think. But anyways, so Elva and Lexie go back and forth a couple times as well and like are gonna box each other. That obviously never happens, but it's like something that Lexie throws out there.
Hit up my girl Elva. She'd whoop ya.
All of y'all think I'm okay, so you know, she's scared, but whatever. Anyways, this Elva girl actually seems kind of sweet, and I'm not interested in beefing, like I said. But if Elva did come to Texas, there wouldn't be much of a fight. I can assure you that.
So there's this Lexie girl on TikTok, and she's talking about fighting somebody named Elva. And I just think it's so funny because I've never had somebody out there with the same name as me. Because surely she can't be talking about me. She surely can't be talking about whipping my ass, right? She surely can't be talking about having a personality trait, feral, at the gas station, when I have an entire brand because we're feral.
Country girls get dirty and drive trucks and get feral, right?
Speaking of getting feral, I don't think this would fit into Lexie's dress code along with the cowboy hat. But if you guys would like a feral hat and purchase something other than photos from an OnlyFans chick, you can find them on my website at jksranch.myshopify.com or check the link in my bio. I sell hats, not OnlyFans pics, Lexie.
And Elva, all she did was talk bad about what I do for work, and then she backed down to the boxing match.
If I didn't back down to a group of grown-ass men and I literally brought a bat to a pew-pew fight, what makes you think I'm gonna back down to some gas station girl? If I didn't back down to a grown-ass man coming at my friend and I did something with a beer bottle over the head, then what makes you think that I'm going to back down to your bippity-boppity ass? If I didn't back down to when the girl knocked my hat off and I went completely blacked out, enraged, and did some things, what makes you think? What makes you think that I backed down any of it? What are we going to do? Keep hashing it out on social media? Meet you at the gas station? You're going to make a road trip to Oklahoma? Like, what? It's just not relevant. I don't care. But speaking of which, if you guys want to buy something worth substance and that's actually worth your money, don't buy her OnlyFans stuff. Buy my Stay Feral hats. And I actually just released this Cowboy Cartel hat. Right here, you can shop it at jksranch.myshopify.com. And I also released a Stay Feral hat pre-order. So if you want to buy something that's actually worth your money, check out my website. Bye.
But then a TikTok user that goes by the handle Petite Blonde Model, her name is Haley, she posts this very, very interesting video kind of explaining how she knows Lexie and what Lexie was like before.
So I wanted to come on here and clear the air because there's a lot of new people here that weren't on the Blonde House or Bob House side of TikTok that don't really know what's going on, so let me just lay it out for you. Around January 15th, Lexie and Reese started a content house called The Blonde House. All the girls in there did OF. They randomly DM'd each of us, and mind you, we were all small creators, like literally had never been around anyone big on social media, and at this time she was getting like 1 million views on all of her videos, and like I really didn't even know who she was. I wasn't on her side of TikTok, but one of her videos did pop up, and basically it was like, I'm making a house, all expenses paid, and I jokingly commented and I was like, where's my invite? And she DM'd me. The first DM I got from her was literally her saying that there's gonna be supercars, we're gonna be living in a mansion for 2 weeks, she's gonna make me $1 million within a month. Just basically like a long text of an insane opportunity. And I was like, holy shit, like I need to take this. And then she was like, let's hop on a call. So we hopped on a call. Basically, she was like, we're beefing with the Bop House. If you don't know them, you can look them up. And she had previously been beefing with them, and she wanted us all to continue beefing with them for views. But we got there and it turned out to be more than just fake beef. She actually took this shit fucking seriously and like really did not like them. And like would make us make very rude videos about them for no reason. Like we had no reason to be rude to these girls. And the entire house was very hated. Like our comments were full of fucking hate. Every day I was in the house, my parents would like text me and be like, dude, are you okay? Like this shit can take a toll on someone's mental health. Like they were concerned. But anyways, the whole plan was they rented this 2-week mansion, and after the 2-week mansion, if it went well, we got all the views they wanted, all the money, we would then move into a 1-year mansion and basically like all be living together and just be making like all this content. So I'm 8 days into the house and something like weird happens. There's like just weird shit happening all over, and like we'll go into more detail when we can. But there were multiple times where I was made super uncomfortable, where Reese would comment on my body, say I have like good sized boobs, bubble butt, like just weird shit, bro, while having a whole girlfriend, Lexie, and she would be right there. And he would also flirt with like the other girls, and it made her very uncomfortable, you could tell, and she would always get mad. 8 days into the house, I left because I realized like how weird it was. And I was like also distancing myself like from everyone in the house. I would like hang out in my room a lot because I just didn't like the content we were doing, and I didn't really want to partake in it, and so I would exclude myself, and they noticed that. And so basically we just had like a talk, and we mutually decided it was best for me to go. And I even wanted to go like before that talk though. So yeah, I left, and then 2 weeks go by, 2 more girls leave. I think like a month went by, and then the last girl, Rayleigh, left. So now we are all out and we have escaped them. And mind you, they flew us out to Texas January 15th. I know Dakota was there for at least a month, and then Rayleigh even longer. So this is all like very fresh, and as soon as it all went to shit and everyone left, that's when Lexie and Reese decided to do this complete rebrand and made her like this country character. At the Blonde House, she was wearing Lululemon. She was like, you know, this basic white girl. They're doing this rebrand to cover up what literally just happened with all of us girls. I have been harassed by his attorneys since I've left the house, and it's now happening to Rayleigh. He's threatened to sue us like so many times, all of us girls, because he knows we'll speak out. And we took like, you know, a month to heal. Like we didn't really talk about it. But it's really angering when you see your fucking predators out here online posting and trying to cover up what they just did. It's really, really angering. And like we're just not gonna let that happen. So that's the gist of it. Basically, Lexie and Reese started a content house, did really weird shit to all of us girls. You'll know more. You can go watch Dakota's YouTube video. She goes into depth about her experience. But it's just been like a lot to process for each of us girls. So figuring out how to like say it all too is also just really hard. But bear with us and you will know more.
No, I kind of heard of the blonde house before and then this other house beefing and whatever, but Haley really does a good job of condensing down what happened between the two and kind of where this beef like originated from, and it was just very interesting. And then there was another girl that came out, and her handle is theraylee.4, and she has posted videos about Lexie being like Western now, and then Lexie and her boyfriend Reese sending her a cease and desist. But then she also has some videos, like old videos of her and Lexie that were drafts, hanging out together, and Lexie's whole aesthetic looks insanely different. So Raylee, I believe, is from Lexie's time at the blonde house as well, and yeah, I don't know. The whole situation is like genuinely really strange to me, and I feel like, yeah, okay, if you just like switched up your aesthetic like that quickly, I mean, whatever, but it is really odd how Lexie does a lot of videos at the gas station. I don't know, a lot of people really dog her for that, which I think is hilarious, but she does also do other videos like with her horses and whatnot.
So Lexie Ray, the talk of the country industry. Okay, I gotta ask you, like, is your whole account like rage bait? Like, is this satire? Like, what's really going on here with your videos?
Okay, so I'm gonna be upfront and honest with everyone. Yes, my videos are more elaborate on social media because I'm an influencer, okay? Don't get me wrong. But I am 100% country, and I do own and ride horses.
Alright, I don't know about all that. So how long you been riding for then?
Well, I've been riding since I was 3, but barrel racing since 15 and then till now.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I'll think about that. But what about everyone saying your truck is like completely stock, super quiet, and has like no mods?
Okay, first of all, I just got my dually tuned and deleted, and I'm adding in new upgraded spark plugs and a new upgraded turbo, so...
I don't know. I'm not really feeling you as a Ford girl. I think Ram and Chevy are just way better.
No. I think all the truck girls just say that because they can't afford to have an upgraded Ford.
Honestly, I'm just waiting for these country fights. Like, are you actually going to be boxing a country girl? Or is that all just for show?
Well, I'm still waiting here. I have yet to have a girl actually up for the challenge, so I'm just patiently waiting here. So, Rayleigh, everyone on the internet is calling us posers, and we're rebranding and all this stuff, and we don't even know how to drive a truck.
Oh boy. Okay. Well, before this, I drove a 2012 Colorado. I know, whittle truck, still truck, you know, whatever. I barrel raced in North Carolina for years, and then I was actually a ranch hand on a farm in Oklahoma for probably about like 2 years.
Well, the haters are gonna hate, and I think it's funny because we're just so unbothered by this, and all these creators are coming up with like new things, new lies, but we're just sitting here unfazed.
Yeah, I'm gonna go find me a cowboy. Oh wait, actually I already have one that I've been dating for 3 years.
Wait, can we share him? Why are you acting country? Blonde house didn't work, question mark. Let's talk about it. Well, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm not blonde house girl or gas station girl, because I am, but I just chose a different lifestyle because I don't want to beef with random people on the internet that I don't care about. Well, you can believe me if you want, but I've been working on a farm my entire life, and I decided to go to the city to try something new, different lifestyle, but wasn't for me, so I'm back and I'm working on my family's farm. Sorry guys, no more Lambo, but this is my new whip. I think I might have to go to the gas station though, because it's not really moving. But that is essentially who Lexie is and kind of what the situation is as an overall overview and whatnot. I thought it was very interesting and kind of bizarre, and again, it really doesn't affect any of our actual lives, so it's very fun to talk about. But that is it for me today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope that you come and visit me for my next video. So until then, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up and make sure to subscribe to my channel, and hopefully I will see you in my next video. Bye guys!